Hi, it's Karen. I've come here to show you a project that I have done. This is a Christmas album that I have created, and I just thought I'd give you guys a peek at it. It's kind of an out of the ordinary color uh, book. It's not your red and green. It's done in browns and antiqued. I love to use the vintage photo that Tim Holtz has got, his distressed ink. I don't know how well this camera is going to pick up anything, so this is the ink I like to use. Sorry if there's glare on that. And I do all my inking with a nice little sponge. I pick these up at either Joann's or Hobby Lobby. They come in a pack of like 3 of these size sponges, and I just cut them into quarters. And I use these for buffing up all the edges of the work. I don't use the little sponge app or the Tim Holtz application things. These are a lot cheaper. You get 3 of these for like $1.50, and they last a long time, so I use those. On the book, here we go. It's not going to fit in the screen. It's quite big, and I can't remember exactly how big it is, so I will measure it for you. And, okay, here, ruler. It's 10 inches by just over 8, so it's 8.5. A little over 10 on the length. So we'll try to get the top up here first. So we'll start up here. This is Graphic 45 paper, and it is called Christmas Emporium. So I've used front and back sides of all the paper. It has also been used with a 12 by 12 pack and a 8 by 8. So some pieces are smaller and some pieces are the bigger set. There's also some other papers that I've used in here, and I don't know where they came from. They were just sheets that I had probably gotten from Hobby Lobby. So I'll try to tell you what papers are from the Graphic 45 paper line. That'll be, this comes on a cloth sheet, and that's Graphic 45. This here, over this way. This is one of the little cutouts you can cut, and I've used this out of the 8 by 8, and I've used both of them because it comes on 2 papers each. And I've fussy cut the little kids out and put them on top along with the frame that comes with it. And then it's also been dimensionalized here where I put it up on the foam tape. And then there's a background. So there's layers, layers, layers. My first attempt at all that. Then I cut out the collage pieces and kind of crimpled up the edges, kind of ripped them up a little bit, and then used the vintage photo around the edges to get them darker. So I did that with this piece too. This is a word that came off of a big sheet of paper that I just cut out and then placed on top. It's like you flip it over and you get the other design. Cut another piece and then black. These are little embellishments that I got up at my local Fred Meyer store, and I don't know where they came from, and they don't have any more. I love them, and used them all on this book. This is grunge paper here as a binding, and I stamped it, distressed it, inked it, got all this color. These are brads that are holding it onto the chipboard base of this book. So we have some more of the little flourishes down here, and the paper's all antiqued on the corners, top and bottom. These are the Tim Holtz corners. This is just heavy-duty stock or chipboard that I've used, and then black stock paper that I got at Hobby Lobby, and a burgundy also. So just kind of matted everything else, and then put everything on the black, which covers the chipboard. Hope that made sense. Okay, now we're going to go in, and I'm going to try to keep this book sort of in focus. So we're going to open it, and Graphic 45 paper on this page, and this is going to be a 8 by 10 photo you can stick here and on this side. This is the paper where I got 'Tis the Season cut out for the front cover. And papers like this. So we have everything on the burgundy border, on the black cardstock, and then it's done with the same hinge system I did on my kitty cat album, and I can post that down below. And here we're going to go to the first page, and we move it over here. This is the same picture that you saw on the front cover, except for this is out of the 12 by 12 pack, so it is bigger. And I've used a Martha Stewart punch down here at the bottom. This is part of the paper line. These are Tim Holtz trees that are cut out, and then they're cut out with chipboard, inked black, and then different kinds of papers put on them to give them the different effects. These are the tags that come in the Graphic 45 paper line, and they're just cut out with black cardstock on the back, burgundy hole punch, and a little ribbon on the top. And then this little card is another cutout with black cardstock. And they actually hold in this page that will fold up, and this is going to be harder to show you. Scoot it down. So it folds up so you can put in a big picture here, which you can tuck under, cut out here, and a picture here that can tuck under this piece here. This is a vanilla cardstock from Hobby Lobby. And then it closes back up, and the tags just slide in and keep that page from flopping up. And there's the burgundy back here. There is a polka dotted paper that's set up on this page. I think that's Bo Bunny paper, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go scoot on this side. And this is where you can journal, and that's a piece that came out of the 12 by 12 pack, and another little tag here, black on the back. We have the same Martha Stewart punch here, but it's doubled, so you can actually tuck something down under there if you want, and then the black. This tag is attached because it'll hold this piece in so it doesn't fall out of the book. Yeah, this is another piece of the paper. This sticker came, and I'm not sure where I got that from because it's not, I don't think it's the Graphic 45, but I don't know where I got it. Probably just a sticker sheet that I had, and I mounted it on black and then cut around it. And this is a little book I put together with the ribbon binding, and it opens, and you'll have the sheets in here that you can place pictures, or you can journal in here. You got lots of room to put stuff in. And it just folds back up and sticks back in, gets caught under there, and then you just stick the paper in. And it's also done the paper in the back that you can also stick a paper or a picture on back here. Burgundy black. Next page. You guys make this look so easy when you do these books. I don't know how you do it. I'm really trying. This is a sticker, and this is the Bo Bunny paper, so that other sticker probably was from the Bo Bunny line too. Piece of paper from the collection. You'll see these candles later on, so I'm going to point them out now. They're in another picture back there. We put some brads here and puff this up. Put a little ribbon on here, and then there's a magnet closure here. This is an 8 by 8 picture here. And it opens to reveal two spots here with a little ribbon that you can put a picture under or journal. And on this side, up a little, gosh. Okay, we've got tags that go in these little pockets. All this is Graphic 45. You get a lot of tags with this whole line, so keep that in mind if you buy one of these. You can just go cuckoo. Little envelope that we have a little tag in, and then just tags that I've backed with the black cardstock, and we just slide those in the pockets. Up here is a little thing that if you pull this up, you can open these up, and you have a place here for pictures and a place here that I can't get on camera here for pictures. Okay, and then here, and this is a tag that you can also put pictures here, and then you also have the nice picture back here. And I cut this little thing out, and I rumpled it up a little, and you can actually slide something under here if you want to cover this up. And there's a little bow that I've put up on Pop Dots. So this will keep the doors closed, so when you close the book, it won't fly open. This page is just a belly band type. You just, I took all the rest of the tags that I had, postcards that are gorgeous, another sheet of the paper with the music on it that I liked, and another postcard, and we just tuck them here. Doing this, you can also just mat any pictures and tuck them in too. This is also a nice big photo mat you can stick a big huge photo on if you wanted to. And on this page, didn't do such a good job getting those to stay in there. This is a Tim Holtz cutout. It's the lamppost. This is one of those little tiny candles that was on the other paper. I cut it out and then kind of made a glow back here. This leaves here and these leaves here are cut out of this paper here. They're just kind of fussy cut and I put them on there to make a little bit better statement. This is also one of these little tags that come with the paper line, and it opens up there. So you can put a couple pictures here, and then I have another little envelope, another little card, and then I put a little bag in here with a tag in it. The little tickets, I think, came with that collection too. It's a great collection. These are little stamps that came, and they're just there for decoration, and I put those up on Pop Dots. And this closes back up. There's a magnet in there that keeps that shut. I'm going to go to this side. This is from the 12 by 12 collection, or the paper line, the big picture. And this will open up, and it reveals another page that flips out. And this is another Tim Holtz die cut, and a little clipping, another tag that I set up on Pop Dots and put it, little brads up there. Put a little picture there, a big picture there, and then when you close this up, put that little clip back on there. It keeps it closed. There's also up here a little book that slides out, done like the other ones that you can put photos in. It's just punched, the ribbon put through it and tied on the back, and lots of pages for pictures there. And it slides in the little pocket that I created up there, and then the little bow shows up. Kind of cute. And this side, oh, I really hope I'm keeping this all in frame. Tag that's been sealed on these sides so you can stick stuff in, and another one of the music pieces cut out. A tag I made. It's got a little belly band on the back so you can slide in something. That is upside down. Slide it in right side up. This is cream paper that I've used to stamp this image on. And I stamped this. I also stamped another image on top of that, and this is another stamp. And another card here. This is the same paper that's on the front of the book, on that page down there. And just stick the backing. Next page. Okay, this one is a little cutout too, and then I cut out some fussy cutting, some of these holly pieces and the bow, and then just stuck a bunch of tags in here too. You can put pictures on or journal on. On this side, we have another. This is from the 12 by 12. That's a 12 by 12. This is another cutout here, like on the front cover, and this one opens this way, and then you have a flip book that opens up this way. And then there's little tags in the back here that you can tuck in. And then it closes back up. And then the last page, I have something on it. This is the Martha Stewart punch that you saw at the front. This is a border piece that's in the Graphic 45. Here are the little candles that I cut out again. All these little guys were fussy cut. And then on the picture up here, This pulls out and has a tag that you can put pictures on both sides. And then slides back in. And then the back again will have a big photo here. And it's all binded together with the black paper, like I said. The corners are also on the back, and then the very back cover. This was done with a masking Tim Holtz and the same paper, the back of the book. So there you go. I hope I didn't make you too dizzy, and I hope I got it all in focus, or at least on screen. So enjoy, and Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.